Hello everyone, my name is Paul, and I'm a technical account manager here at 3DI. Today, I'll be walking you through our powerful new cloud-based video monitoring platform, the NextGen Monitoring Portal. Over the next 15 minutes, I'll cover key features and demonstrate how this innovative tool works, so you'll be equipped to speak about it confidently and sell it effectively. Get comfortable, and let's dive right in with some initial setup theory. Sites can be armed or disarmed several ways. Using automation via the built-in scheduler in the site configuration, manually using the arming toggle switch on the site's page, and lastly via custom API integration for those with more advanced requirements and integrations with third-party platforms. Please note that only managers and supervisors can manually arm and disarm sites. The user's interface is currently in development, so for now, we are handling user account creation and configuration for the new NextGen Monitoring Portal internally on the customer's behalf. However, with an upcoming update, this responsibility will soon be transferred to managers. The most important concept to grasp, however, is the following. In the new portal, there are essentially two distinct roles. On the first line of defense are the operators or guards, whose sole responsibility is the monitoring of incoming alerts and subsequent flagging of related events as normal or suspicious. They can optionally input some additional information via text box for sharing among team members and incident managers. Their primary concern is to keep the queue of unprocessed events down to a minimum. Once an event is flagged as suspicious or non-normal, an incident is created and the remaining incident handling becomes the responsibility of the incident manager or supervisor role. The Sites tab is where new sites are added to the monitoring operation. All sites that are currently accessible to the user that's logged in will be displayed in a list so that they can be armed or disarmed manually. Additionally, this is where the advanced site configuration is found. Parameters like the following can be configured here: site name, cameras included, local time zone, as well as an automated arming and disarming schedule. The Contacts tab is where emergency site contacts can be defined for each individual site. This is where the site admin would specify the contact info for individuals that will likely need to be alerted in the event of an incident. Specifying their phone number will allow instant dialing through the interface later in the incident handling process. Interactive commands can also be defined for more advanced integrations and automations using web links. The built-in phone dialer is available as a monthly add-on option and leverages voice-over IP technology. The Instructions tab allows administrators to enter custom text that will be displayed in the interface used by incident managers and supervisors. This text can serve as a guide, providing essential operational details, site-specific or threat-specific information, and other critical insights to enhance situational awareness. Additionally, it acts as a quick reference repository for frequently accessed information. Building on the live talkdown capability already available in the Alarm Station and Video Portal, we have introduced audio presets. This feature allows custom audio messages to be created using text-to-speech technology. Incident managers can quickly recall these presets in response to an incident, broadcasting them over one or multiple IP speakers on site. Future updates may further enhance this feature, enabling proactive use as an audible deterrent. Additionally, this new platform introduces automatic translation for text-to-speech audio messages. This allows operators in one country to send localized, pre-recorded deterrent messages in the language of the site they are monitoring, ensuring clear communication regardless of language barriers. The same translation capability applies to incident history comments we'll see later on, enabling seamless collaboration across multilingual teams and agencies. The Reports tab allows the administrator to configure a high-level daily report to be automatically sent at a set interval to predefined recipients. This report is designed for external stakeholders, such as the owner of the business being monitored, for example. providing them with key insights at a glance while leaving out confidential or internal operational information. This report can be branded with custom logos and color scheme. As a guard or operator, I only have access to the monitoring tab in the interface. Upon beginning my workday, the only steps I need to follow are to log in, set up my desired layout, in this case 3x3, and then define my video tiles. In this case, I will set up human, vehicle, and loitering analytics detectors. Users already familiar with the 3D eye alarm station will recognize this interface immediately as it is shared, ensuring an easy transition for existing users. The Acknowledge pane, pictured here on the right-hand side of the interface, can be docked anywhere the operator prefers and functions in the same way our users are accustomed to. Normal will acknowledge the alert as normal, whereas any other flag will raise the event to the incident manager and create an incident in the system. Please note, the term guard or operator may be used interchangeably in the following workflow demonstrations. As a guard, once I begin my monitoring duties, I will start receiving events. These events originate from motion detection alerts generated by the system's IP cameras. The powerful 3D eye analytics process all incoming motion events, filtering out those that do not meet predefined criteria or the minimum confidence threshold. This ensures maximum operator efficiency by reducing false alarms. Operators must then review the footage associated with each alert and acknowledge the event by categorizing it as normal or another appropriate category. Typically, guards primarily use the normal and suspicious categories, while incident managers may later refine classifications as part of the broader incident management process. Once an event is flagged as non-normal by the guard, an incident is created. Subsequent video events will be appended to that incident, where the incident manager can then split them for processing by another team member if they consider the event to be unrelated. A filter tool is available in the interface for allowing operators to determine if certain events are related or to search for targets, meeting certain criteria, object type, or color, for example. In the following clip, you can see the operator on duty handle several events rapidly in succession, originating in the same parking lot, but with varying severity. Some will be considered normal behavior, and some will be flagged as suspicious for further review. The Incidents tab represents the Incidents queue that displays all generated incidents in a list in chronological order, with the most recent appearing at the top. Incident managers and supervisors can quickly see valuable information, like the time the incident was created, the time of the event that spawned the incident, the type of incident, as well as the current user assignment. Not available indicates that a guard has created an incident, but nobody has claimed it yet in order to begin investigation and processing. If and when an incident is closed, it will appear here as well. As a manager or supervisor, selecting an incident from the list will open an interface that should feel familiar to agents with prior experience but is packed with new features and innovation unique to us. The default layout consists of two video tiles where the video on the left corresponds to the incident video, and the one on the right displays live video from the same source camera. The left pane displays all video events associated to the current incident. If the operator raised several events in sequence, they would be tied to the same incident and appear here. Clicking on an event will play back the clip from the beginning. The user has access to the full suite of playback controls found in our other video players, from speed control to all the timeline-based controls available on the bottom portion of the interface. People, vehicle, and other event types are displayed using our standard color code. The right-hand side of the interface consists of several modules. As part of the Incident Manager workflow, the first step in my tasks is to claim the incident as my own, effectively associating it to my user account, thus ensuring accurate logging and history tracking. Once claimed, I can begin processing the incident by reviewing event footage more carefully. Here is where I can leverage the advanced forensics tools available in our video player, like the area activity and heat mapping features, the people counting tool, appearance search, and more. An adjustable confidence threshold helps adjust minimum confidence requirements for search results. If necessary, I can even change the layout to allow for more cameras to be displayed. This is useful in cases where an event took place over a larger area and spans several cameras. The ability to synchronize all cameras and to skip through the timeline while preserving synchronization is another valuable feature that provides investigators with several perspectives, enhancing situational awareness and decision-making. Once I have determined the nature of the event, I can refine the guard's initial event categorization and optionally add some notes. All notes are automatically translated to the local language, ensuring seamless inter-team or inter-agency collaboration. Comments can also be made private, omitting them from the reporting feature and ensuring any internal or confidential information is kept from those who are not privy to it. Several event types are available, with the option to add custom entries on request. Changing event type will also affect the SOP steps, or Standard Operating Procedure steps, configured for this event type. This too can be customized on request. The SOP module allows an incident manager to check off items as they progress through their tasks, ensuring nothing is missed and that all steps are logged. A much-requested priority feature was also implemented within the SOP module, whereby different event types are associated to different weights. Thus, if one operator deemed an event as suspicious, whereas another classified it as a life-in-danger event, then the latter will take precedence in the system. These weights can be configured for individual applications. Once I've determined the appropriate event type, I will continue by contacting law enforcement directly using the integrated phone dialer where the direct number to the local police department has been predefined. When necessary, I can also use the speakers button to launch any of the pre-recorded audio messages that have been defined in my site's configuration. I can select one or several destination speakers deployed at this site and even enter a new message for text-to-speech conversion on the fly. Beneath this module is where I can see the pertinent site and camera information. This can consist of known threat information, emergency procedures, or any other info that may need to be referenced quickly. Below the information module is where the site contacts are displayed in the form of buttons. This allows me to quickly reach stakeholders or external resources quickly from the same interface using the same dialer we used previously to contact law enforcement. This can also consist of interactive web links for more advanced integration. At any point, I can choose to add more notes to the incident activity. Clips and time lapses can also be created using existing tools or keyboard shortcuts CC and CT respectively. When an operator raises multiple consecutive events from the same site, they will be stacked in the incident view, along with the assigned event type. These events can originate from any camera within the site. For example, consider a scenario in which an incident unfolds in a parking lot, involving multiple vehicles, property damage, and personal injury. While these events may be categorized under different event types and captured by different cameras, they are likely part of the same overall incident. To ensure proper categorization, the incident manager has the ability to split an event if they determine it is unrelated. When an event is split, it is returned to the incident queue as a new, unclaimed event, allowing another team member to assess and handle it separately. Video excerpts can be created using the Create Clip function, or the CC keyboard shortcut, consistent with all our video players. Once a clip is created, it is automatically stored in the library and can be added to any incident using the plus button beside the clip's header. Multiple clips can be attached to an incident in the same way. When a clip is attached to an event, it will also be included in the incident report. The clip can even be viewed directly by clicking the embedded link in the generated PDF report. As part of the advanced operational and incident management features in the new NextGen Monitoring Portal, a new report generation function is available. Reports can be created either before or after an event is closed. The generated report provides a snapshot of the event that triggered the incident, including detailed source information such as camera name, site name, event date and time, and local time zone. All entries made in the Activity and Notes module will also be included in the report, provided the public toggle was enabled, and will be translated into the language of the operator that's currently logged in. The report also contains the full incident handling history, complete with timestamps and action details. If the incident is closed prior to generating the report, additional fields will be included, such as resolution notes, actions taken, and any dispatch services. Before closing an incident, the operator must enter information in the resolution field. They can also choose whether or not this resolution text is included in the final incident report. Additional prompts will ask whether a local guard was dispatched, if they arrived on scene, and whether any other first responders were involved. These fields can be customized as needed, offering a streamlined experience for operators and allowing the report workflow to better align with the unique requirements of each monitored site. If necessary, an event can be reopened by an incident manager or supervisor, for example, if there has been a development in the case handling, or if additional information has become available. The following sample reports illustrate just how customizable the reporting system can be. Because branding carries through to all generated reports, service providers can apply their own color schemes and company logos, ensuring every report reflects their brand identity. This not only reinforces professionalism, but also helps deliver a consistent and trustworthy experience to clients, partners, and other stakeholders alike. The most detailed reports are incident reports, typically intended for internal use. These often include sensitive information such as staff names, contact details for local resources and law enforcement, as well as case handling notes. For this reason, they are generated and shared strictly on a need-to-know basis. In contrast, daily reports offer a broader overview of activity, summarizing key metrics like event counts and types. These are designed to provide quick insights into daily operations without exposing sensitive or detailed information and are shared daily via email at a predefined time and to predefined recipients as seen earlier in the site's configuration.